Hey, and hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is New Moon Acrylics and my name is Rhonda. So thank you all for being here. Today, I made my own little thing to pour on. I not only love playing with the paints and the different pouring mediums, but I love to make or create different things to pour on. If I can't find something, I'm gonna make something. So I made something kind of weird today and we're gonna see how it works. Hopefully it works out cool and it makes a beautiful painting. So yeah, this ought to be pretty cool, pretty fun. So let's go create something new. Alrighty, see you on the other side. Alrighty, hello everyone. So I like to play with stuff, as I'm sure you all know. And if you had watched my video on bottle bottom pour, I had taken a 1 liter bottle and I had cut the bottom off. And where's that bottom? Right here. So this is the bottle bottom that I used. That came off of this bottle. And I had mentioned that I always save the rest of the bottle because you never know when you might be able to use it. So I'm still gonna save this, but what I did was I cut off the top and I'll show you why. I made this. Now, you're probably wondering what in the world. So this is a Noodle Booster. A friend of mine had gotten me a couple of these. It's a Noodle Booster. And what you do is you take the big long noodles and you put them in here and it extends the noodles so that you can put them together or whatever. So she asked me if I could use them and I said, oh, maybe someday, I'm not sure. So anyway, I had the brilliant idea to slice off a chunk, which is this, and I took the top part of my bottle and I just put it on here and I cut a little slice and then set the bottle in there, and then I put some glue in there to kind of hold it together so that it won't fall apart on me. So this is what we're going to pour on today. This is an old canvas that I had. Hang on one second. It wouldn't be a Rhonda video if I didn't forget something. So this canvas is a 12 by 16. So on that canvas, that takes about 8 ounces of paint. So like I said, we're going to be doing earth tones today, and if you're wondering why I walked over that way, it's because I have a sheet of paper on my wall so I don't have to keep trying to do mathematics. I have a sheet of paper on my wall that when I do a canvas and I calculate how much paint I'm going to need on here, I just write it on there so I don't have to do mathematics twice. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the middle and I want to see what happens. So today we're working with a bunch of different leftover paints. I just mixed up some white as a flow extender. So we have Arteza Vandyke Brown and Creative Inspirations Pearlessence. And as usual, I'll put all of the colors down in the description. Then I have a Craft Smart Wine. So a bunch of different brands. Craft Smart Black, Creative Inspirations Metallic Gold, and an Arteza Mars Brown. So we have three different brands of paint that we're working with in here. And there's 7 colors, including the white that I'm going to use for the flow extender. So what I'm going to do first is I am just going to make a ring around here like so and set that in here. Hopefully that's in the middle. And I'm just going to pour some paint around here. And this is just going to help my paint to flow, especially because this canvas I had done an experiment on with the alcohol inks, and the alcohol will dry. It'll give you a dry base. Okay, so we'll see if this works. You ready to play? We shall see. Alrighty, so I got my colors laid out as to which direction I want them to go in. And I'm going to shake them all really quick first, then I'll open them. And it was really funny, when I was picking them up off of my shelf, I had forgotten to close my black. And I shook it without putting my finger over the end. And I shook black everywhere. But it's a good thing I have alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, because all you have to do is just spray. Like I got it on my floor. All I'll have to do is just spray, let it sit for a minute, and then it'll clean up nice. Alrighty, so we're going to start with the Arteza Mars Brown. And like I said, this is, we'll see how this goes. So I am just going to lay this out here. We'll see how this goes. Okay. And then I'm going to do the gold. Now I can see some is not, and I did level the canvas. Maybe I should have put some white down on there first to get it wet so it would flow. Okay, then we'll do some creative inspirations. Whoops. The gold. And I think maybe I'll need to just go around like this. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to go around here and not on here. But it's a good thing I got that on there because I don't want paint to go into the middle. Okay, so then we'll do some black. It's always fun when you're experimenting with stuff because you never know what it'll do. Okay, then we'll go with the wine. And then we'll do the Pearlessence. Look how pretty that is. Aw. Alrighty, and then we'll go in with some Mars Brown. I'm already loving the way this is. That is so pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more quick round just to make sure. Whoops. Okay. Gonna need to make some more, but not today. And go back around with the gold. For those of you who know me, have seen my videos before, know I love gold. And that big painting that I did with the Tiger's Eye Geode, that was kind of mind-blowing to me, how beautiful that came out. Not making a mess today, but that's all right if I do. It's only paint. And I'm also interested to see how this canvas is going to do, having that alcohol base. It's been completely dry. It's been a while. Okay, now I'm just going to add a little bit of white around here. Like so. Look how pretty. Okay, now when I lift this up, it should, the paint that's on here should go underneath where I don't have any paint. So we'll see. Ready? Now I'll just set that to the side. Oh my God, look at how cool that is. Oh, alrighty. I'm gonna add some white around the edges just so that we have something to flow with, because I don't want to lose a lot of that color. Let's let that sit there for a second. And I guess my centering was off just a little bit, but that's all right too. Alrighty, let's just get this to move a little bit. You just want to get it so that it'll come over the edge. And just wipe the sides quick. That'll help the paint to flow down the sides. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to take my little popsicle sticks out over here. And then we're going to tilt this baby out. Even though I think it looks pretty awesome sauce the way it is. Alrighty. So here we go to, well, first let me torch. I see a ton of bubbles. And all of these paints, just so you know, are just Floetrol paint and water. I hope that wine really comes out in here. Okay, I think that's good. Now we can tilt. There's a lot of paint on here, folks. Alrighty, so first I'm going to just bring it around in a circle and get it to stretch out just a little bit. And it's okay if I have a lot of paint on here, because my friend Stephanie is going to love it. I'll bring that back to the center just a little bit. Go off that edge, bring it back. Whoop. Guys, this is coming out so awesome. Okay, I'm going to just bring it back. Now at this point, this is where you work on your composition. And I don't know why that piece is off. There we go. This is where you work on your composition. So you've got it stretched out. And now you want to look at it and say, where do I want everything? And that's where you start your tilt. And because I used Craft Smart around, I'm getting little clouds. Getting those little pearl cells. Alrighty, let me tip And cloud cells are okay. I think that would look cool. All right, so I am going to just tip off this corner just a little bit. And I'll bring it back to the center. Alrighty. I'm kind of digging this. Let me get a tissue, wipe my hands. I'm kind of loving this. So I am going to give this a torch. And see if anything else happens from this. I'm loving the way the gold looks in there. Okay. Let me put my little sticks back underneath here so I can keep my painting level. Uh-oh. Fell off of one. Get back on there. There we go. Alrighty. And if you just sit and watch your painting for a second and see if the paint is moving anywhere, you'll be able to see if it's off. The levels are off. I'm really digging this. Alrighty folks, I'm going to bring you down and I'm going to show you the wet results. Right on. Alrighty, I'll see y'all in a minute. Alrighty everyone, here she is. And I know it's probably going to be a little hard to see with the light, but all of this pearly that you see happening, all these pearl cells, a lot of people say you have to use a specific kind of paint, and I think it's Amsterdam something or other to get pearl cells, but you don't. Look at that. My goodness, excuse me. All that in there. Look at that gold. Isn't that gorgeous? And that pearlescence is going to really pop in there. And we've got some small cells like right here that are popping up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I am so happy with these results. And I am so glad that I used my little homemade tool because I think it did pretty awesome. Look at this. Oh my God. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did. I love experimenting. And yes, as this painting dries and everything starts to settle, all of these pearl cells that you see will expand just a little bit. So yeah, I am so in love with this piece. Alrighty, folks. I will be back in the morning. I will be back and I will show you the dry results. Alrighty, I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty everyone, here are the dry results from the painting. And as you can see, the little pearl cells did kind of spread out a little bit more, but I love when that happens because that just adds more character to the painting, gives it just a little bit more personality. Some of these are absolutely stunning. This thing came out absolutely beautiful. I have it propped up so that you can actually see the shimmer from the pearlescence and the gold. I'm absolutely loving this. And I really don't mind this coloring on the sides. The paint really wasn't really thick, which is why I ended up getting these cells and why it's like this on the edge. It was not a real thick consistency, but it wasn't thick, wasn't thin. It was just kind of, it was just a hair thicker than a Dutch pour consistency. And one of these days I will do a video on the different consistencies of my paints. Look at that. I think it came out absolutely gorgeous. I do not have a favorite spot, I don't think. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick a favorite when the whole painting kind of came out really, really pretty. I do love how that pearl came out though. I'm gonna try to see. It's hard to tell, but there is like a tint of red in there from the wine paint. So yeah, this thing came out absolutely stunning, and I love those pearl cells. Absolutely beautiful. This one right here almost looks like a flower. Absolutely beautiful. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of this. And if you want to see me do another pour painting like this, or another painting, different colors, different techniques, let me know down in the comments. Excuse me. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you liked the video. And if you haven't done so already, please feel free to like and subscribe. And share with your friends. Sharing is a great thing. Alrighty, everybody. Until next time, let's keep creating something new. Alrighty, folks. We'll see you later. Bye.